I said, I just got to tell him the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male.
So a couple of days ago, Shannon Sharpe exposed himself on Instagram Live, going to Pound Town, giving the work to some poor individual. Or I guess not poor, because she seemed to have been enjoying it. When it first came out, it was said that his account was hacked. His PR team, whatever, they posted on his IG story that it had been hacked. That is not the case. As Shannon said himself, he just genuinely, accidentally turned on live as he was preparing for war. Us. He says he threw his phone on the bed, not knowing that he was live. He's never been on Instagram Live, so he didn't really know how it worked. I've never been on Instagram Live, so I don't know what steps you have to take to start a live, but I feel like it just doesn't automatically start up from a couple taps of bouncing on the bed. He said he's not very sorry, or he's not sorry at all for doing the act. He's just sorry to all the people that have to answer for him because he's a grown man and he can do what he wants. And he's sorry for the lack of professionalism. He apologized to ESPN, family members. He doesn't think what he did was wrong. It's not wrong. I mean, lots of adults, consenting adults around the world partake in these actions. People love each other very much, the birds and the bees. He was just trying to get a little crack in, swing that tallywhacker and go to work.
Obviously, I'm embarrassed. One of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. Shay Shay Media Club, Shay Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. My friends reached out, but guys, this was not staged. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works.
You can't fault the man for doing that, but Twitter and social media, they've been eating him alive. People think he did it on purpose because of the allegations based on some of the fits he wears, and people think he's a little sassy and zesty, and he said this had nothing to do with him trying to prove people wrong. This wasn't a whole publicity stunt to negate those rumors. This was a genuine accident. He had Chad on his little podcast, The Nightcap. As he's talking to Chad about it, Chad is just basically saying like, yeah, man, hey, I was just glad it was a Michelle and not a Michael. Shannon even says himself, yeah, Cat Williams called, and he's like, oh, you're not gay today. I can see why people thought it was on purpose to kind of put those rumors to bed. He said he's had family hit him up. People were FaceTiming him, trying to get in touch with him to let him know he was live as it was going on. He says he feels embarrassed by it. But yeah, it's funny, man. You just got to be careful sometimes. I always double check my phone just randomly. I guess I'm a little paranoid. I always check my phone like, ooh, what if I butt dialed someone and I've been doing all this talking and they're listening to me and stuff. I feel weird when I accidentally double tap someone's picture from a couple months ago. Like if I'm, like sometimes you might check someone's IG page and be like, hey, what have they been up to? After I accidentally double tap a picture or something, I feel weird. Anything with my phone, I'm always trying to make sure nothing that I don't know is going on or being recorded or being heard. So someone should probably tell Shannon that. I think Chad was telling him he needs to figure out how to work Instagram because his whole audio is out there for everyone to hear. And apparently a lot of the fans have been trying to go through his followers and following to figure out who this poor woman was. He said that they need to stop, which is true. They're two consenting adults. You guys need to leave her out of it because really none of this is on her. At the end of the day, she was just there to get her fix and keep it pushing.
I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to look who I follow and who follow me and try to put two and two together. Y'all involving people that ain't got ish to do with this. Y'all not gonna figure it out. If you have definitive proof and you want to reach out and they have a conversation with you, okay, that's fine. But when you involve people that doesn't have anything to do with it, that's where I have the problem with.
But yeah, man, hey, Shannon, you stood on business for real. I mean, I heard the audio. Shit was wicked, first of all. Caught me off guard. I literally was just scrolling through Twitter and it was just there on the timeline. And I was like, hey, what the heck? Next thing you know, my ears are getting blasted with moans and groans. Apparently, he do got good hips and knees.
If you want to laugh, if anybody was having a bad day today, scroll through goddamn Twitter. Boy, there's some funny shit on there, boy.
Some say I be really off the shit, but that's the border souls. And niggas know I'm laughing to the bank like I'm the Joker. Say you run the world, but let's be real, that shit ain't facts. One day I will rule the world and get the millions on your ass. I've been on flights to jet the lag, I've been getting dummy cash. Taking flights to LAX, I'm about to link with Carly Rae.